What's up, guys? This is Daniel from Life with Daniel and Jenny. This is day 2 in Bapaloo County. So I just like to welcome you all to the channel. Welcome you all to Bapaloo County. What you can see on your screen currently is just preparation for the kids program that we alluded to earlier in our previous video. So I mean, we did a lot of preparation the night before. There were some food items and stuff that needed to be at least do the prep work the night before, so we could have smooth sailing the next morning. So all of that was done, and the ladies there were just doing their thing. And so the program was planned to be held at the community town hall, but during the morning hours, music was playing. Some of the kids came around just to hang out at the house, as you can see on your screen. So yeah, they're having fun. They're dancing and all that. So it was really fun just seeing them. The primary reason for which we went was to hang out with them. Was to have fun with them. So it was really great to see them, enjoying themselves and just having fun. And we also had a good time, just seeing them being happy. That was really important for us. So yeah, I mean, just hanging around as before the program could start. Um, you know, there are some guys that were doing some work. I think they were repositioning one of the solar lights we had in the yard. And then close to the beginning of the program, I got word that the kids had come for us to just walk around their town. So they took me around the town. It was like a march or procession, or and we just went around the town. They were singing beautiful songs. Yeah, we had fun. I honestly had a lot of fun. I was in my happy place, just being amongst them. As you can see, the students, they uh, led the way. And I have followed. There will be a point in this video where you see I totally disappeared. That was because I couldn't keep up with them. They were moving so fast. The leaders, like the student leaders, made several attempts to see if they could slow the kids down, but they were just excited and just moving fast, which was okay with me. I caught up eventually, and we were able to keep it going. But again, like I said, it was amazing. Our entire trip to Liberia, this was the highlight of it. Because I mean we've done a lot of work with kids all across the country. So I mean our work, the work of our charity organization, Hope for the Hopeless International, is not limited to just where we're from. Matter of fact, we started working in Montserrado County, which is the county that hosts the capital city. So we've done a lot of work there. We've worked across the country. So it was amazing being here with the kids. And I mean, just one thing that saddened me is the fact that the kids here in this part of Liberia, that they're being shortchanged. And this situation is not unique to just this part of Liberia. Again, I travel across the country. When I lived in Liberia, because the job I did demanded so I went across the country. I visited a lot of rural towns and villages, and I mean the story here is similar to stories you see all over. So I'm not saying that this is unique to this part of Liberia, but I was sad because this entire district, and I'm not even talking about the town, but the entire district. There's no high school, so all the kids you see here, the school they have there stops at ninth grade, and then after ninth grade is literal. I mean, their fate is literally just left hanging. I mean, some parents will be able to get probably family members or relatives or just good-hearted people to take their kids, take them to Monrovia or other you know cities or bigger towns that have high schools to have them further their education. But I would say for at least 85, and I'm being conservative with that number, 85% of the kids that graduate from the ninth grade end up not completing high school. So one of our mission here was to partner with the school in this town. So we're considering expansion, which is something we're going to be doing. But in the meantime, we're providing 15 scholarships each year. So every year we're providing 15 scholarships to the top 15 performing students from the ninth grade, because that's where it ends. So we're providing these scholarships to be able to get them to go to further their education. So we're providing them full scholarships through high school from the ninth grade until they graduate from high school. We're also, again, uh, wrapping up plans to build a mini library in this town. This is something that I've never been seen before. That have never been done there before. We are ramping up efforts to commence construction pretty soon, and we're going to be bringing that to you guys. But I mean, this is something Jenny and I are passionate about. To us, I don't care how much money you make, how much money you have in the bank. Your legacy at the end of the day is going to be judged by how many people you impacted, how many lives you impacted. I mean, for me, again, for other people it might be different, but for me the motivation is not how much money I have in my bank account or how much money we have in our bank account. Is how many lives we have impacted. Because I mean, if you can't at the end of your life, if you can't say I've made a difference in someone's life, then to me it all was just a waste. So I mean, you are going to be seeing again photos throughout, but we really did have an amazing time with the kids. We look forward to doing a lot more in this area. This event, we've decided to make it an annual one, so it's going to be held every year. And I mean, as we proceed, as we go further, we're probably going to decentralize it and having other surrounding towns and villages. But this is something we're going to do, and all of the projects that we're doing here in this town, we're going to replicate it across the county and across the country. I mean, our work is not tied to one place. We are going to go wherever God leads us. We're going to go, and just help in our own little ways. Make difference in people's lives. Put smiles on people's faces. I mean, there's no better feeling than doing something good for someone and seeing that they truly appreciate you. So yeah, just again watch, enjoy, and thank you all for all the support, for the like, the share, the comment, everything. We appreciate it, and we're wholeheartedly excited to grow this channel with you all.
Thank you. Let me see you clap your hand for yourself. Let's clap your hand for yourself. I'm so happy of the children. So at this time, all the children are going to go beyond. Later on, we'll go and go beyond your mother then. We'll soon be opening the program. The musician will start singing. Then from there, we'll open the program. There are special statement to talk to his brother and sisters for his own hometown today. Today is a very great day. It's a very great day today, Paracore. Which one of the songs, the two songs of this song, we here to talk with his family. So, are you ready? Let me tell you, say yeah! Yeah! Safety of good morning, Paracore down the district here, and they are so happy. So this time around, we'll be calling Bob have to come and do two songs. Then from there we can start with it.
So we had a couple of performances. There were Pella gospel artists, and Pella is the tribe that I'm from. Both my parents are Pella, which is a nice thing. I've seen families where the dad is one tribe, the mom is one tribe, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I grew up in a household with both parents speaking the same dialect, which again is a blessing and maybe a curse at the same time. Because if you have parents from different tribes, you get to speak different tribes, which is an added advantage. But again, it was great growing up with both of them. So yeah, we had performers from the Pella Trap, gospel artists. So the songs they're singing are gospel songs, but it's in the Pella vernacular. So that's what you're going to be listening to. And yeah, again, it was amazing performances, just wonderful songs, and we enjoyed it. So I know I said that the performances were gospel songs, but this particular performance here was a circular song, and that's my dad right there doing his thing. Again, I think I mentioned in the previous video that he was very excited that we went there. Again, it's always a joy seeing him happy. So overall, we just had an amazing time. We had a blast. Like I said, this particular trip was the highlight of our entire visit to Liberia, and we did a lot of amazing things in Liberia. But I mean, Jenny and both Jenny and I share this sentiment. We really did enjoy this trip, and this is something we talked about. So I can safely speak for the both of us. We really had fun. And that's just life. In life, it's not always the glamorous things, the shiny things that bring joy. In most instances, is the little things. So just again, want to admonish you all to just live just live life to the fullest and make time for the little things. Count the little wins. We all look for big wins, but count your little wins just enjoy the moment.
In Jesus' name. You don't clap your big waist track in Jesus' name. Clap for Jesus. Clap for Jesus.
Okay. So we'll go to the chairman. Yeah, we'll attend that.
So what you are about to see on your screen is tradition in most rural places in Liberia, and I say most. Some places that have been urbanized, you wouldn't see this, but in most rural communities in Liberia, this is how they welcome their guests. So once you are a stranger, they present you with a white chicken, a white rooster, so a white male chicken, and cola nut. So I'm sure you're going to see it pretty soon here in the video. They're presenting us with that chicken and the cola nut, basically symbolizing purity. So they're telling us that they have pure hearts for us. So yeah, that's what you're looking at right here in this video.
Your guests that you travel with, on behalf of the airport and the entire citizens of Paraguay and its surrounding, we say when you travel with your friends, more especially your wife and your sister, we say they are always welcome, welcomes and welcome. We say nothing much to say, but as you bring the guests, this is a sign of purity. The sign of purity to your wife and the inner lives. And also, this is the purity. Our heart is clear to you, and also your interact.
So at this point of the program, they got representative from all of the churches in the town, and they just came on to say, thanks to God for taking us there safely, and just to praise God for allowing us to gather, all of us to gather safely, and yeah, so you had representative from, I think there were four churches. All of them spoke, and again, amazing feeling. The and as I stated earlier, I think one thing that made this trip really nice was because the people were just amazing. I mean, just the welcome, the love. I mean, just so warm. And again, I visited this place, which is home for me 13 years ago. But when we got back, it felt like I just faded right back in, and there's that feeling was just great. I didn't feel like a stranger. I didn't feel like I'd been away for 13 years. Faded right in, and it was. I know I've said this so many times in this video, but it was truly an amazing time. And you all can be the judge. But we had a blast and enjoyed ourselves.
I was born here in Paraguay, specifically from Greenwater, here in the Lutheran Church school. At that time, there was no government school here. There was no government school here, the Lutheran Church. There wasn't a school here. And I started schooling in 1966. And in 1967, I left from here. I went to Monrovia. In 1973, I went to Johnson, River County. In 1975, I came back to Monrovia. And I graduated from high school in 1978. And at that time, I met my wife, Vivian Kuma Sumo Nati, lately Nati. And Vivian and I born 4 children. Unfortunately, the second child, because of the war, that's it. We went from our home in Pittsburgh to Fender, and then we walked in 1990 from Fender to Paraguay here. We spent about a month and a few days on the road to walk from Fender to here. Those 2 children were with us, the second child that died, and our first daughter, Yeye. I was responsible to tow Yeye, and my wife was responsible to tow my late mother, namesake. When we born the second child, we named her Kuma. And then we walked from there here. When we got here, barely 2 weeks, she died.
let me just take this time to thank you all sincerely. Thanks for watching, and we appreciate all of you. Leave your feedback, we appreciate that, and just look forward to growing the channel with you all.